Welcome to Roselaar's video 3 walkthrough. You'll start at the stairs and you don't see much in terms of dinosaurs, but when you work your way up, you'll notice a few items here and there. This is the kitchen. There's a bunch of books, including some fairly classic titles, and there's also a bunch of dinosaurs here. The ones that didn't make it in the rest of my collection. No offense. And here's the rest of the kitchen. It's not very interesting. Then we walk into the lounge. There's a Dark Knight standee. There's a Jurassic Park standee. And here's our first cupboard. What have we here? There's some Star Wars and Star Trek items. And hey look, there's dinosaurs. Ooh, scientific toys. Then there's an awful lot of comic books and graphic novels. You get the picture. And what we have here? Dino Expo figures, Bullyland mammals. And look, there's many Yowies. There's more Bullyland dinosaurs. There's a lot more Yowies. And the trend continues down here. Many Yowies. And a bunch of more Bullylands. And more Bullylands, more Yowies. And more Yowies. Oh, and there's a bunch of books, including dinosaur books. So we continue. Oh, look, there's a cat. Here's another cupboard. More Star Wars, more Star Trek, and other nerd stuff. Oh, a Romulan warbird. And there's an Allosaurus. Kyoto vinyl. Oh, look, there's a Gorgosaurus from that awful Walking with Dinosaurs movie. Great toy, though. Let's make it roar. Ooh, they really beefed up the sound effects there. Oh, Predator, Star Trek, Star Wars, you get the picture. Oh, and there we have some Colorado dinosaurs in their box. And more Star Trek and more Star Wars. Hobbit poster, Jurassic Park clock, Star Trek poster. So we continue our walkthrough. This is where my cat does all of its business. Right next to a classic Jurassic Park standee. It may not be the best spot, but this is how things work. Dark Knight poster. Guardians of the Galaxy poster. Good movie though. More comic books. A lot of Marvel graphic novels. Donald Duck, of course. And what do we have here? Oh, Nurse 3D. It's not for kids. Lots of nudity and gore. And here we have a large cupboard. Let's take it all in. Very large. There's a lot of Lego, both Star Wars and Lord of the Rings. You're never too old for Lego, you're never too old for Lord of the Rings or Star Wars. More books, including dinosaur books. There's a Yobaria from Collecta Deluxe line. There's a few Bullyland figures, Fame Master 3D puzzle figures. More books, mostly making of and art books for movies. Wild Republic, to creepy monsters from Sideshow. More books. There is another copy of Jurassic Park. Can't have too much of those. More graphic novels and comics. And here we have a lot of Invictasaurs, both painted and unpainted. You decide which you like more. Chop my dinosaurs. Love them or hate them. What do we have here? Ooh, more Chop my dinosaurs. And De Agostini, the classic Linde figures, including the rare Rhamphorhynchus. Albertine ice play animals. Let's open this one. Otherwise we have the annoying reflection. There's a Diplodocus from the British Museum line, the only really good figure in the line. A lot of Bullyland figures. And there's the new... Let's see, no, I can't really get it to work like that. You get the picture, it's the new Batat Terra figures. Mastodonsaurus. Here we have Walking with Dinosaur figures, the originals. And more Batat Terra figures and British Museum collection figures. Playvision, marine reptiles. And there's the amphibians. Got a lot of amphibians left for sale, mind you. Grab them while they're hot. And let's close her up again. Here we have Primeval figures. Too bad they cancelled that series 3 times, but it doesn't look like it's coming back again. Safari tube figures, bunch of dinosaurs, and here we have 2 big Fame Master Anatomy 4D puzzles, and a lot of wild safari figures, mostly the more recent ones. And there's a bunch of alien figures in the back. It's getting dark here, it's probably won't see it very well, but you get the picture. So let's move on. What do we have here? Another cupboard. Oh, more Star Wars, of course. Star Trek, there's the Defiant, Imperial Shuttle. Dino Rider's Brontosaurus. It's huge, but it's not as big as an Imperial Shuttle. And there's the classic Tyrannosaurus with a Naboo fighter leaning on top of it, and another Brontosaurus. And there's some definitely dinosaur figures. I really need to get myself the Ultrasaurus. It would go next, quite good next to the Brontosaurus. Here we have Tycho's Dino Rider figures. And some of the dinosaur Smithsonian reissues. There's the Pachyrhinosaurus with that obscene horn of his. Malowave Pterodactyl. Lovely Cosmosaurus. And here we have some more. Don't have a T-Rex with all of its armor, unfortunately. So, more Dino Riders here. Mammoth, Edmontonia. Diplodocus, same story, don't have the armor yet. That's going to happen sometime. And down here we have Schleich. A lot of the old ones that are not really good. Some of the new ones that are also not very good. And there's a bunch of them that are good, like the big Shonisaurus, the Macrocenia, Pteranodon, and the cool Desmatosuchus. And here we have Paninis, all 24 of them, and some lovely little figures. I forgot the brand name, not important. Down here, Settlers of Catan. There's a bunch of Jurassic Park 3D Burger King toys, assorted merchandise. What's this? Now, this is Tetco's release. Gimmick's Journey, you get the idea. A bunch of Playvisions in their bag. They're for sale, get them rather hot. Did I mention you can get them rather hot? And let's close the doors on the Dino Riders. Oh, 8 minutes in. I hope you don't get bored. If you do, sorry. I'm not forcing you to watch this, you know. Here's another cupboard. It's a very big one. It contains my DVD collection and a lot of dinosaurs. Let's see whether I can get a good picture of them. Oviraptor from Safari, Colorata, AAA. It's awfully dark in here, I'm afraid. There's the new T-Rex from Sega. Puruta, Bandai. Safari's Great Dinosaurs. Yuyin. Playmobil. Nothing wrong with Playmobil. No, there's an Enterprise. More DVDs. Here we have a Bandai Pteranodon Carnegie collection figures and a lot of Kyoto Dino Tales. Oh, awful lot of them. Some color variations. Not all of them yet. More Carnegie, more Kyoto. And then we go down, we have more Carnegie collection and more Kyoto Dino Tales. Series 3 we see here. Moving on to Series 4. More DVDs, of course. Dinosaurus, I really love that one. Carnotaurus, very good too. Series 5. And there's the Tyrannosaurus capsule. And down here we get to the Kyoto Specials, Museum, Expo figures. The UHA Collect Club, and of course more Carnegie stores. Series 7 of Kyoto's Dino Tales. More Carnegie. Oh, there's the Ceratopsians. Series 6. Safari's mammal figures. And we go down even more. I'll get on my knees for you. Ooh, Star Trek DVDs. Here we have Collecta. These are the good ones, or at least the ones I think are the good ones. The big Therizinosaurus, Carcharodontosaurus, Dinochirus, Mosasaur. I gave one to my mother. She likes Mosasaurs. And more Collectosaurs and mammals. And here we have more Collectas. These are the ones I don't think are as good, but are still good enough for my collection. There are more. Oh, there's that awkwardly big Nigersaurus. And more Collectosaurs. Jurassic Park on Blu-ray in a fancy box. Godzilla. Universal Monsters. And more DVDs. And here's a lot of Blu-rays. Quality television series. Game of Thrones, of course. Walking Dead. True Blood. Boardwalk Empire. And more Blu-rays. There's Collecta's Plants. And an awful lot of more Blu-rays. Betsy the Pachyrhinosaurus is guarding my telephone. Oh, and here's Michelle Rodriguez. Also not suitable for kids, but it makes a striking picture. Say hello to the neighbors. Oh, here's my TV. And there's Walking with Dinosaur figures. Favorite figures. Tribute to my cats who have died. Still love them. More favorite figures, including the new ones. Classic Invictas within their package. And a Walking with Dinosaurs Utahraptor. Here we get to the good stuff. There's the new Conga Venator, Stegosaurus, a very large Collecta Triceratops, Dinosaur King figures. There's the HappyNet Great T-Rex. Let's open this one up. Here we have Papo. Still missing that brown Rex, the walking brown Rex, not the regular, of course, it's obviously there. Archaeopteryx adds some color to the Papos. And here we have an assorted bunch of figures. Sega Vignettium, old and new favorites. Batat minis. Some Starlux. There's the Cephalaspis that everyone wants. And some customs here and there. And the Burgess-Hill Primeval Predator set. More Stegosaurs, big ones, medium ones, and small ones. Oh, and there's some HappyNet too. Then we have the main collection, not the couch, but the Jurassic Park figures. That's where it started it all. Oh, that's not true, by the way. I was already collecting dinosaurs before Jurassic Park came along. Jurassic Park just made it a hell of a lot worse. A lot of Jurassic Park figures. The new ones. They should still release that Stegosaurus and Carnotaurus. A bunch of command compounds. Camo Extreme. Extreme repaints, but repaints still. And here we have the main collection of the main collection. Moving a bit back because it's very much, as you see. Classic Tyrannosaurus, Raptor bust, Bull T-Rex, let's make it roar. It's chewing sounds. That's better. Weirdly repainted Chaos Effect from a command center, command compound, a standee on top of that. New T-Rex. Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic Park and the Lost World Jurassic Park, and Jurassic Park dinosaurs all happily next to one another. Classic dinosaurs. A lot of the metal figures. Utahraptor. Queds, Lost World exclusives. Bunch of loose figures. And a lot more Jurassic Park figures. Loose and in box. Jurassic Park 3 Lego. More Jurassic Park. I hope you don't get tired of Jurassic Park anytime soon. Well, you get the picture, there's a lot more down there. And a lot of loose figures here. Many Dimetrodons. So, here we have nothing yet, but I hope to get a shelf up there and fill it with Jurassic World figures next year. And then we move back. Let's check out the attic while I'm at it. Oh, here's a Spanish Dino Rider poster. Descubre el poder de los dinosaurios. Which means something like discover the prehistoric world of dinosaurs. Sin City. Let's go to the attic. Let me risk a little more light. Toilet. Avengers John Carter poster. I like John Carter. I like the Avengers more, as did everyone. It's a bit dark here. Ah,